Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was taping. Hi, Aquarius. Welcome back to Tarot Wisdom. Everyone who has subscribed, thank you. Those who are new to the channel, thank you for joining me. I'm taping this before Thanksgiving and before Christmas and the holidays surrounding Christmas. Just because the spirit moved me to do this. So this is it. This is you guys' December reading for 2019. For some reason, it's hit me to do your oracle cards first. That was pulled by Keepers of the Light Oracle. Then we'll get into your reading. It seems like a lot of Aquarians, male and female, have been using their, how can I say it? I can say it, mental energy. I'll say that then. Their mental energy in a more positive way over circumstances, situations, or things, that are reoccurring. Things that you thought may have died out, but they are being brought back in a new way. And it's because of a reason, I guess, the law of the universe, if you want to say it that way. It could be, you guys have been seeing things in a more softer way concerning, learning lessons that you felt as though you were restricted upon or had to be, I'll use the word a contract, learning lessons on your freedom. If any of you have felt like you have been in a bonded situation or bonded work situation or something like that, or just bonded family life, you guys have been looking at it in a softer way because it's coming back up, or those situations have come back up, but they're being presented in a new way. So that's positive. That makes the sun shine, and that makes hope come out. So I think you guys have been feeling much more hopeful and illuminated because of whatever situations or things, thoughts, or anything from the past that are resurfacing or have been resurfacing. You guys, like I said, light has been shined on it, and it's being illuminated for you guys. So I'm going to get into the oracle. For some reason, it's telling me to do the oracle, so I'll do each one. The first one is Mahavadar Babaji, Soul Expression. And it says, I'll try to get it in focus so you guys can see it. It says, your consciousness is expanding, you're understanding the connections between all things. So let's see if I can get it in. Yeah, your consciousness is expanding, you're understanding the connection between all things. So that's your first oracle card. And if you want, well, maybe I'll read them again at the end, but I feel like I was supposed to read them at the beginning. The next one is Buddha, and it says increased awareness, deep connection, trust your inner voice. So let's see if I can get that in focus without me. There we go. Deep connection, trust your inner voice. All right. And the last one that came out for you guys is faith. And it says, let me see if I can get it the way I got it focused before. There we go. Humanity and benevolence. Stay calm. Trust the good in yourself and others. see the light in the world. And I think you guys have been doing that. Because of things that have reoccurred. In a different way, though, they've reoccurred. And I think you're seeing that certain restrictions that have been placed on you, maybe you're seeing why, is being illuminated, and not, in that rebel for or without a cause, type of mentality. I think things are being illuminated. So let's get into the cards, guys. You have the Death card, Major Arcana. You have the Four of Chalices or Cups. The Ten of Pentacles. Is she the Queen of Wands? You have the Knave of Pentacles. You have the Eight of Pentacles. You have the Queen of Chalices, the Five of Rods, and the Emperor. So yeah, you guys are very much going to be in your power. What I was saying about the first part, I think you guys are in your power, or learning to be in the softer side, but that last card, you're going to be more dominant. The dominant side is going to come out. For some reason, I clarified that, so we'll see what that is. Also, I do have a message from the my book, Helen Steiner Rice. And let's see if I can get that in the focus. And I will read that to you guys. And so let's start off with the reading. You guys have the Death card, so you're definitely going through a transformation. And I believe it's a positive transformation. He does have the scales, so things are going to be more even. Whatever lessons that you are learning and going through in your life, it's going to be more balanced. And with the Four of Chalices coming up, usually that's an offer that's being made that people either don't see or are not satisfied. But with this new transition coming in, looking right at the Four of Chalices, and the Four of Chalices looking at the Death card, it's more of an acceptance. I think you guys are accepting offers, offers that are being sent your way, because you guys are seeing things in a different light, or will be seeing things in a different light. It could do with your finances. It could do with the status in your family. The changes that are going to be made, you guys are going to be accepting it. Where you stand in your family, you guys are going to be accepting all of that. And with the Ace of Wands, you're looking forward to creating something new. There's a lot of pentacles in this reading, so I think you guys are very grounded. And that's not really something you're worried about, but you're ready to take action on this new way of thinking that you guys are having. This new way of thinking, this new way of doing things, you want to take action on. And you will take action. This inspiration being showered down upon the Page or the Knave of Pentacles. So there's a new start. The new start can be in finances, a creative project. It could be the start of just you seeing a new way to ground yourself in the world. And most Sagittarius, I'm sorry, Aquarius. Most Aquarius do enjoy their freedom, but a lot of them don't say how much they appreciate being grounded and the stability, because it appears to other people that, they like to do this, have their hands in every pot. But the truth of the matter is they like the freedom to explore, but they want that groundedness. So you guys are, you guys will be taking action towards something new. And it could be something that, like I said, from the past that you wanted to attain in your life. And now it's more in focus for you guys with that death card and the transformation being made and finally accepting. Acceptance is important. So then you guys come up with the Eight of Pentacles, which shows that you are going to be willing to put the hard work into a new way of life, a new plan of life, even if you're even if you're still married, even if you're getting a divorce, even if you just have the same boyfriend or girlfriend or same partner, it's going to be more work that you're putting in a new inspired way. This is inspiration, these things coming down and learning. So in a new, more inspired way. Or it could be a new relationship coming in. It could be a new job coming in. Just new ways of doing things and going about groundedness. Then you have the Queen of Chalices, which is an emotional offer. You could be making it. She is looking towards the Eight of Pentacles, but someone may be making that emotional offer to you. And the emotional offer could do with romance. The emotional offer could do with family, children, any of your loved ones, friends. But it's an offer of stability that they see where you're going, And that is another important factor that Aquarius have. They like, being visionaries. They like to feel appreciated and know that people do see their vision. Everybody's not going to see everything 100%, but it's all, that group camaraderie is what you guys like. So you may wind up with some opposition with the Five of Wands because of choices that you want to make. Those are outside people seeing the change in you, seeing the calmness that you guys have been exuding. And some people might not like it, but it's nothing they can do about it. You're going to hear about it, okay? You might hear about people saying, somebody might offer you their love, or you want to offer your love to someone else, or your services, or your thoughts, or anything emotionally attached to you. And they may be saying, you shouldn't do it or whatever. That's up to you whether you want to take that advice, but that will be coming up. That energy is there. Everybody has their own thought or, reason why they give you advice. Next is the Major Arcana, the Emperor. So this is what you guys will be embodying sometime between now and January. Today's the 21st, so we'll give it until maybe January 21st. But this is definitely through the month of December when all of this is going to be playing out. Now, I clarified the Emperor. And I wanted to see, because the Emperor is not usually a Aquarian characteristic, but we all have characteristics of each sign. So I clarified that, and the Ten of Wands came out. Okay, so this is a cycle you guys want to complete. This Ten of Wands, the way I'm looking at it through this reading, the Ten of Wands is telling me that you want to stop. I mean, for those of you who just go along with the crowd, that's something that you want to stop. You want to stay in control of yourself, your opinions, and your actions in the most uplifting and positive way. Okay? You want to put down the burden of being, I guess, like, I'm not saying you all go along with the crowd, but to a certain extent, he's looking at this as a burden, as, I have to, almost like not please the crowd, because most Aquarians aren't people pleasers, but you can fall into that pattern because you like the camaraderie, of a group, of any group you're attached to. So yeah, stay in that Emperor. These two cards go well together. You can be putting down burdens that other people set upon you, okay, for the month of December. Truly setting them down. Because it may have been a heavy weight, A lot of people these days, I hear they say they want to know their true authentic self. Well, it looks like your true authentic self is the Emperor energy that you're bringing in. And your true authentic self is not what the crowd says, okay? The true authentic self is not what's going to shock the crowd. Your true authentic self is not what always looks pleasing to the eye. Okay? It's more... So, yeah. Let's get back to the oracle cards. The true authentic self is soul expression. Okay? That's you guys' message. Soul expression. Your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connection between all things. That's something you guys will be working on. That's what's important. Increased awareness, deep connection. Trust your inner voice. Okay? And last but not least, faith, humanity, and benevolence. Stay calm. Trust the good in yourself and others. See the light in the world. Okay, so as far as you guys' journey has been, if you haven't been trusting your inner light, your own inner spark, not what's influenced and what's going to be here today is going tomorrow type of energy, but you, Aquarius. So I wanted to read something from Helen Steiner Rice, A Touch of Joy. She's a great poet. I'm sure a lot of you have heard about her, but the message from Helen Steiner Rice is, it's a biblical quote. Do not be, I'm sorry, because I'm trying to get it into focus and read it along with y'all. And I know this quote, but I don't want to get it wrong. I'll put it down. Do not be anxious about anything, but in everything, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your request to God. And that's taken from Philippians chapter 4, verse 6. For those of you, who need something to meditate on. And being anxious sometimes is a hard thing, unless you just don't care. But, it is told that you can overcome anxiousness if you do turn over and talk to God and petition Him for the things you need and stuff. Then there won't be any need for anxiousness. So Aquarius, I hope this reading has helped you in some way. Like I say, I invite you to like, subscribe, and share to the channel. This message may not apply to you. It could apply to somebody else that you can share this message with. And also, I still will be doing the dailies. Like I said a few days back, that I had changed the platform from doing monthlies and mid-months to monthlies and dailies. So I hope you all join me on the dailies. And once again, have a happy holiday season. Thanksgiving, you know, whether you share it with your family, with your friends, with loved ones, with everybody, by yourself. Just do it in a way of giving thanks, even if you just say thank you, you know, for all the good things. I wish you all a Merry Christmas, which is my favorite time, and take care. I'll talk to you guys soon.